Welcome to Dakota's Spooky Decor. The inspiration for this Halloween scene project came from this $2 window decor thing. Yeah, I don't know. I got it at a garage sale. I thought it would be super cute to spookify. So here we go. I had to clean it up a bit. It was a little bit of a mess. The bottom part does have two hooks to hold things on like keys. I do end up taking that off at the end. But for now, I sanded it and we're going to paint it black and then set it aside to dry because there's a lot more to do. A few other things to put some black paint on: a little plastic cauldron from the Dollar Tree, as well as 3 wooden cubes that I'll be using, and this little wooden, I don't even know what to call it, like name tag, like a wooden name tag. Paint that black. That's going to be the top of our table, all from the Dollar Tree. Most of this product is from the Dollar Tree, including this garland and the tree itself. The garland I took off of a figurine from the Dollar Tree. They sell them for like every season. It's usually like a bunny or a pumpkin or a ghost covered in this little thin garland, and all I did was unwrap it. I'm also using this plastic bat bracelet as a piece of garland for my tree. I did have quite a few knickknacks that I was going to mess around with as ornaments, but in the end I went with the Halloween rings because it gave it a really nice uniformed look. Everything matched. It looked nice. For my tree topper, I have this really cool Halloween finger puppet. I have quite a few of them. I think a ghost, a witch, a little devil. The pumpkin fit perfectly for this. I'm really happy with how this cute little tree came out. It's almost done. I do make a tree skirt as well, again using this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. They usually have really cute ribbon during the Halloween season. All I'm doing is folding it over on itself like an accordion. Back and forth, back and forth. Now I will be gluing the ribbon onto the base of the tree, just wrapping it around, placing some hot glue, and then I do go back in with tweezers to try and really get it in there to fit nicely. I was having trouble getting the skirt to lay how I want it. The ribbon does have kind of a thin wire around the edges so you can bend it. It's pliable. And a popsicle stick ended up coming in handy so I could get a really good crease in that ribbon. You can't really tell on camera because of the light glaring off the cauldron, but the paint did help take some of that shine away from the plastic, and I'm just gluing that wooden tag on top to act as my tabletop. I have to make some presents for the Halloween tree, of course, so using some of those small blocks again from the Dollar Tree, I glue them together. I have this really awesome Halloween paper that was gifted to me a while ago that I'm going to be wrapping it in. And it's pretty much the same concept you would use if you were wrapping a gift. I have to say, popsicle sticks are one of my new favorite tools. They come in handy with almost everything. I love them. Now using some more Dollar Tree Halloween ribbon, all I'm doing is folding this ribbon over itself, kind of like I did with the tree skirt, but I'm doing it at an angle. So it's a wider angle on one side and a thinner angle on the other, just to kind of make a cool little ribbon bow design for the top of my present. I was just having fun and being creative. I didn't really have a plan in mind. I'm also adding 3 little plastic beads off of a necklace just to add a little more flash. The second present was just as easy, if not easier. I pretty much just wrapped the paper around it and then took some black ribbon and wrapped that around the top. I glued a tiny little plastic skull bead to the center of the ribbon. Using another piece of that spooky paper, I folded it over, cut out a little slit, and used it as a runner for my little cauldron table. And then just using a chalk pen, I am writing "Boo" on my 3 little wooden blocks that I painted black. Now I'm adding a skeleton to my scene, and they of course have to be wearing a Halloween costume, and they are going as Elphaba from Wicked. This all came to be because I have that really cool silver Elphaba hat keychain. It's a broken keychain, but I did get it when I was young. It's sentimental, so I'm going to be using that as the hat, and I had that really cool green ring to use as the mask, the green skeleton ring, so it just worked out perfectly. Anyway, I'm rambling about that. We'll get to the skeleton later. I used my Cricut to print out some creepy black trees just out of a black craft paper to add a little spooky scene to the open window of the frame. Here I use a glue stick to adhere the trees to the back of the frame. My scene needs some curtains, so using that black mesh Halloween cloth you can buy, I'm just cutting a chunk of that off. And using some cute plastic bones that are, again, from the Dollar Tree, I'm wrapping the fabric over those, and then I will be hot gluing them over the windows. Using some more of those plastic bat rings, I'm simply putting the curtain in the ring and wrapping the ring around the little window pane thing. You know, the cross part. I don't know what it's called, but you get the idea. Now the tree has been glued to the base. I'm gluing my little cauldron table on. And then I can start adding the rest of the fun stuff. Like this little metal pumpkin ornament. It jingles, again, probably from the Dollar Tree. Adding my boo blocks. And finally, my skeleton, which will be adhered to the back of the frame. And the skeleton's back with some hot glue. There we go. He's decorating his Halloween tree, and I love it. Dressed as Alphaba from Wicked. It's fantastic. One last cute little detail to add. The presents, of course, and the tombstones. But the tombstones were originally supposed to be presents, and I decided they wouldn't look super great under the tree. So we're going to hot glue our little presents on there. And adding my tombstones over by the cauldron table, just because I like to use these any chance I get because they're adorable. And here's the bottom piece. I just wanted to show you. I ripped it off. I was messing with it, gonna add stuff to it, and I don't know, I might go back and add it later, but for now I'm fine with this piece not having it. So here it is, my awesome Halloween tree scene made from mostly Dollar Tree products. I mean, this project was not expensive. It was super fun to make, just being creative and spooky and getting to use all these fun Halloween colors. It was a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to go make some awesome stuff. Please remember to like and subscribe, share if you don't mind, and until next time, stay spooky.